We had a lot of very frank conversations after January 6th. And I think it was an open question whether that would be a break glass moment for the Republicans. One by one, with the exceptions of Liz Cheney and Adam Kinzinger, they fell back in line. What were your feelings as you watched this resounding victory for Donald Trump last night?
Yeah, you know, I understand my Republican colleagues better. There's 1,000 rationalizations you can use to make yourself feel better about supporting an obviously broken person. You know, oh, the Democrats are just as bad, which of course is whataboutism, insane. I'll be very candid with you and say what's hardest about this, and we took a shellacking across the board. We did just fine in Connecticut. We did a lot less well than we did in 2020. We took a shellacking across the board. What's hard for me, I used to believe...
Why do you think that is?
Well, look at the charts. There's not a state in the union where there wasn't a right shift. And, you know, I'm not a political pundit, but inflation is very hard. I think that in 2020, people were looking at what Donald Trump said and did around COVID, which was killing lots of Americans. That went away. People don't remember COVID all that well, but they do remember that chicken costs a lot more than it did 4 years ago. So anyway, this will be unpacked for weeks and months. But it is, for me, I'm sort of a West Wing Democrat. That's kind of how I grew up in politics. And I just, to my core, believed that there's no way that tens of millions of Americans are going to sign up and say, yes, let me have a guy who lies 50 times a day, you know, who, whether, you know, he should have been tried in New York or convicted here or indicted there, is constantly in trouble with the law, who cheats and lies. The idea that the American public, a significant chunk of the American public says, yeah, that's my guy, it fundamentally alters, at least for me, this, you know, optimism and sense of the American public is fundamentally decent. That's for me to work out because, of course, we took the shellacking and now we need to go to work to make sure that we're doing exactly what the Constitution demands that we do, which is to be a loyal and aggressive opposition.